Hi my lovings, so I've decided to open a new YouTube channel so that I can invite you guys to my kitchen, and right now I'll be doing a get to know me, and then you guys can know a little bit about me and my channel, what it's all about. So I go by the name of Violet Mapatle, and then on my Instagram I go with Violet_knife, check me out. And then also on Facebook, it's Violet Bikuto Mabate. Don't forget to check me out as well. So we'll be doing my perfect roasted chicken with simple ingredients. I'll be showing you guys how to do that. It's a quick way, it's a fun way, which will be how I'll be working and rolling in my kitchen. So I go with simple things, everyday things that we usually have in the fridge. I'll be cooking with those, nothing too hectic, and I'll show you how you guys can take like a simple thing that we usually have at home and how to zhuzh it up, more flavor, just more drama and more loving to your meal. Right, so come with me and let me show you how I make my perfectly roasted chicken. We have few minimal ingredients here. I have my fresh parsley. I have about 8 grams of parsley. I also have my fresh rosemary here. It's about 5 grams. I've separated 2 room temperature butter. This one will be for the stuffing of the chicken. I'll show you guys right now. And then this one is what we're going to be basting our chicken with as soon as it's ready to come out of the oven. I'll also be using this master blend, currently my favorite. Obviously I'm not sponsored, but I love this spice, so I'll be showing you guys how I'll be using it as well. It's just to add a little more flavor to my chicken, but if you don't have it, it's still fine. You can use just salt and pepper, right? So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 ingredients and a chicken, obviously. So my chicken is beautifully prepped right there, and now we're just going to finally chop our parsley. So let me add a little bit of rosemary in here, chop it all together, which will be for stuffing my chicken. So let's just quickly chop all that up. Finally chop your parsley, which will be mixing with your butter. It looks like it's a lot, but it will bring a whole lot of flavor into your chicken, and it's honestly beautiful and perfect. It's just gonna bring life to your basic chicken with minimal ingredients. Right, just go in and make your parsley perfect. Also, when you're busy chopping or finally chopping, if you don't want to use a blender, when you're using a knife, just make sure that you're holding your knife at the back so that you can have a firm grip, and you balance it with your fingers in front so that you can be able to rock it like this. So like I said in the beginning of the video, this is a little get to know me as well. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a chef. I'm just a person who loves cooking. I mean, I've been loving cooking since I was very young, and I've always fell in love with being in the kitchen, seeing what people are doing, and every time when I cook, I've always wanted to minimize like the workload. So my way is just to get flavor and try and minimize things, right? But sometimes if you have to add, do so by all means. So yeah, that's just me. And the name Violet Knives, I mean, I guess I've always been like too fussy, if I may say, about like my knives, because every time when I go somewhere, like in our culture, we go to weddings, funerals, and then you're helping out, or like maybe with my family gatherings, and then you're helping out, and then like every time when I need a knife to start cooking, I get like these teeth knives that doesn't work. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't like knives that don't work. I just cannot handle them. They just make you work so much, and it's ridiculous. So I've decided to go with Violet knives because like I just wanted everyone to know me when I go and they ask me to maybe cook or help them, which is what I always get. Just give me a working knife and then I'll do the job, right? So that's where my name come from. Okay, so I've just added about half a teaspoon of salt in here, right? I'm just gonna mix in this is the butter that I have, so I'm just gonna mix it with my rosemary and my parsley to make my filling for my chicken. Just go in and mix it well. So room temperature butter would obviously help you. You don't need melted butter because you're going to fill in and stuff this in your chicken. So room temperature butter helps you to hold everything together in one. So just mix it well. Make sure everything is perfectly mixed together. Right. It's good to go into your chicken. Right. Perfect. This is what you want to get from your butter, which will be your filling. Let me show you this part, guys. So it's a bit tricky because you want to make sure that your chicken skin, it's facing up. The breast side of your chicken is facing up, right? And then you're going to go in with two of your index finger just right underneath your chicken skin, like so, and then just gently go in, ever so slow and ever so gentle. You don't want to poke out of the skin of your chicken, but you just want to go in and make a little bit of a pocket that your filling is going to go into. And trust me, this process is worth it. If you can't use two fingers, you can just go with one, like so, and then just get another one in to guide you. Just so gentle, don't be too rough, because if once the skin opens, it's done. It's not gonna do the same thing that you're trying to achieve, right? Just go in on the side a little bit so that you can get as much filling into this breast as possible. So right, I'm done with that. Doesn't take too long, just goes with practice. So I'm done with that, and then my butter is going to go into my chicken, right? So the whole thing with doing this is just so that your butter, while your chicken is roasting in the oven, it keeps your breast moist, and then the flavoring from the butter, the saltiness from the salt of the butter and the salt that you've added as well, the freshness from the herbs goes into your chicken and gets so tender and juicy, and that's what you want to achieve, right? So I'm just going to go in with my stuffing. Take a scoop. I'd advise you use your hand because you're more gentle with your hand rather than with other things. So I'm just gonna get in with some butter filling, right? Just in, and then gently just slide it inside that pocket that you just achieved, right? Just go in gently and push it inside your chicken like so. Rub it in. I mean, I love butter, so I'd go in with this whole butter, but if you think the butter is a little bit too much for you, just go in with maybe 30 grams. I think 30 grams should be fine. Yeah, 30 grams of butter. So I went with 40 grams. So I'm just gonna continue to fill this in ever so gentle, right? Just smoothing it out. So this is the only tricky thing when it comes to this chicken, but other than that, everything is just simple and straightforward. And that is your chicken filled with goodness, or stuffed with goodness. Okay, now that we're done filling in our chicken with that butter. Oh, before I forget, you guys will also need a little bit of a meat rope, a meat tying rope, so that you can tie your chicken. Right? So So I'm just gonna put this in my tray. Gently carry it into your tray, right? And then I'm gonna go in with my master blend garlic herb. You guys see that? You can get it at any grocery store, I think, around South Africa. So I'm just gonna season my chicken. Go in, you can just go inside of your chicken like so, and then around, not too much, honestly not too much, right? You don't need too much of it, right? Just gently rub it in so that you make sure everybody comes to the party. All right, get your pepper. So just tie up your drumstick like so. Just go in. Right, wherever you have scissors and cut those overlapping. Go in with your salt. Just sprinkle them. This is your sea salt. Sprinkle that on top. I like to season my food both bottom and up. Just go in like so. And then that's good to go, right? Also going to add these rosemaries into my pan so that they also roast. And then just add not too much, like this much, just to add some butteriness into your pan to get things going. When your chicken roasts in the oven, it'll just melt and the juices will come out into the pan. It'll just do its own magic, honestly, in the oven. So get this in the oven for an hour at 180 degrees. Alright, while our roasting chicken is roasting away, let me tell you guys about myself. So I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who loves food, who loves sharing food with their families and friends. So yeah, I'm just a simple person. There's nothing fancy about me, honestly. Yeah, come into my kitchen and you'll enjoy with love. I love people. I love laughter. So what we'll be doing in my kitchen, you guys, I'll just be showing you my recipes and how to get your way when you don't know. Like, I'll honestly be doing the most basic things in the kitchen, and I'll be showing you guys how I plate up my food, and yeah, I mean, how to get your normal basic things that you always have in your fridge at home, things that are local, things that are easy to get. But then, you know, when you get tired of things that are always cooked the same way, so that's where I'll be stepping in. I'll just be showing you guys how to take your basic normal food that we have at home, and I mean, just bring it back to life, add more flavor, and it'll just be more about food more than anything. So I'll be showing you, probably I'll be going around to other restaurants and tasting their food so that I can get like new flavors that I'll be showing you with you guys on this channel, because I think that's more of how I get creative in the kitchen. Like, I go around, eat some new things that I haven't tried before, get to know other flavors, and I come back to my kitchen and into my drawing board, get some new ideas, new recipes, and change things around, you know, because I know that like most of us, especially based in my country, in South Africa, I know a lot of people cook, would buy food to survive. We hardly, especially people of my color to be specific, we hardly go into supermarkets to buy fancy things and try different things. Like, that's the right thing for us to do. Most of the time we just go and buy basic food that we need. So I'm just trying to change that narrative, if I may say, of getting your normal basic food that you would buy for surviving, but then bringing more life to it, without you paying extra money, and just changing that basic thing to something different. That's what I'll be about. And I'll also be sharing with you guys like tricks that I have learned in my journey of cooking. I'm also honestly still learning, so I'll just be showing you guys, and I'll be learning with you guys as we go. Hey, are we thinking? And also, I'd like for you guys to also share in your comments, what do you think I should try, and challenge me also, a little bit about me, something personal. And hometown, I'm from Rustenburg. That's where I'm from. That's where my family lives. I don't want any stalkers, so I'm not gonna tell you guys where I live. I live in Gauteng, somewhere in that little province. So yeah, and then I'm just a lover of food. That's who I am. Look at that. So when it's almost about 10 minutes for your chicken to be ready to come out, just pop it out quickly and then go in with your butter, extra butter, and then just mix it in with all the juices, right? All those flavors. And then what we're doing, we'll be basting our chicken. So just tilt it like so. See that brown, beautiful juice at the bottom of your pan? Just go on top of your chicken like this. So I'll be basting it so that the juices can just go on top and continue. Make sure that you get everything. And guys, when I mean 180 degrees for an hour, literally make it 180 degrees for an hour, because if not so, then what will happen is if you add extra time, your chicken will overcook, and then if it's less time, obviously it will undercook, right? So just keep that in mind. 180 degrees for an hour. And also, please, when you put your chicken in the oven, don't open and close your oven repeatedly to check it. Just leave it in there, because the more you open and close it, you're just changing the temperature that's already happening in the oven, right? So just leave it there, and then that's about good. So I'm just gonna put it back in the oven for my remaining 10 minutes, and it should be ready to come out, right? So let's pop that back in.
A few moments later.
It's been a full hour and my chicken is ready to come out. Just gonna baste it again, because wow, this sauce that is in the pan is just amazing. I'm gonna leave it to rest for some few minutes, and then I'll cut it open just to show you guys how juicy it will be, and my chicken breast will come right. Okay, guys, if anything is not bent, it's something hasasha. Let me use my mother language, my mother tongue. That thing is flavor. Look at those beautiful juices. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. That'll be my sauce for my chicken. Now we're ready to cut into our chicken. Ooh, ooh, listen to that. The bones. It smells so good. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. Look at that chicken breast. You see how moist it is? It's not dry. That moist chicken when you put some butter there. So that butter keeps your chicken so moist. Look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. It's perfect. It's moist, man. Ugh. Just want to eat already. So I'm just gonna cut it in portions. Cut it in portions for your families, you know. I mean, you'll just wow them with this beautiful taste. Also, guys, another thing, in my channel, I'm not going to go in fully with that measure 185 millimeters. No. I did not go to school for this, so I guess I just want you guys to use your instinct when it comes to food. Just trust your tasting palette and go with the flavors that sits well with you. Obviously, people are not the same, and you know, some families don't like too much salt, some do, some don't like too much sugar, so it'll just go with your tasting palette, you know, right? So I'll just be showing you guys how to cook some things there and there. I'll be telling you guys to the T how much I'll be adding or what, but sometimes I will not be doing that. So I just want you guys to, I don't want you guys, for example, to like follow me exactly. I just want you guys to get some guidance, and then you also challenge yourself, you know, at home, and use your own personality to your meal, you know. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But if there are some of you guys who need some ingredient to a specific thing that I'll do, then just comment and I will gladly share that, you know. So yeah. Okay, so my chicken is done. Cut it into pieces if you want to, serve it whole if you want to. I'll be serving this with some veggies, which I've already prepped. So because I wanted to focus mostly on get to know me, I didn't put a lot of things to this video. So but then I'll be pairing this beautiful chicken with some beautiful veggies, and that should be our dinner. So my beautiful sauce. Drizzle that on top. Let me taste it. It's so nice, I swear. It's so soft. Like this meat is usually dry, but when you do it this way, it gets so tender. It's monate, and it's the white meat. It's so nice. Yo guys, this is delicious. Hope you guys will try out the recipe, and then you'll comment and you'll let me know how did it taste. And yeah, I love you guys. Please don't forget to share my videos, subscribe, you know, press the notification bell so that every time when I upload, you guys are alert. And I love you, and there's still more to come, and I'll be showing you guys more other detailed things as we move on, including plating and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. Bye.